Hey, what's up, everybody? We are live. Welcome to the evening stream. It's Tuesday night, and we are just getting ready here. Looking like we got a bit of a sideways market, though. Pretty big swings here from the highs to the lows. Looks like we got about 200-point move here. And some of these candles are, 100-point candles. So expect a little volatility tonight, although we haven't really made a move. It's been a sideways night so far. Welcome, everybody. Let's check into the chat here. Topple Fiddle, Yo Jim Blob, Angia, Lone Wolf. Good evening, everybody. Also in the vertical stream, we got a couple people watching currently. Welcome. We got 6 people in there. Anyone in the vertical stream, if you want to join us in the full-size stream, there is a pinned comment there in the comment section. Hit that link. It'll bring you right across so you can come hang out with the rest of us. Either way, I'm okay, though. You're welcome to watch the book map and hang out. Either way. Thank you. All right, so last couple 5-minute candles here have been pretty bearish. Let's go over to the 5 here. Selling off here. We're back below the overnight VWAP. Finding looks like a little bit of support here at the New York VWAP. Six people in YouTube. Let me just pop on into X here, make sure that's all running properly at the moment. Looks like we're live over there. There we go. Yeah, we're looking good. How's everybody doing tonight? Anybody been taking any trades yet so far? I haven't taken any yet tonight, although kind of wish I caught some of these moves here. We had a pretty big sell-off there all the way down to 28,825 area. Touched the 800 level there, value area low. Bounced off of that, back above point of control. And now we're kind of heading back down a bit. We do have a fair value gap below. We're actually currently in a 15-minute bearish fair value gap. We have a small bearish fair value gap above at value area high 29,059. Let's see. We got a little bit of orders up at 28,950. 29,000. Let's see, 29,050. Nothing really substantial at value area high, which is a bearish fair value gap. Could be a straw in liquidity. Looks like the majority of the orders are a little bit below us right now. So we got some at 80, some at 50, 880, 850, and 800 below. Topple Fiddle, I'm all comfy. Can someone grab my phone across the room so I can look at this? Nice, yeah. So I had a pretty decent day on the charts this morning, up 4,000 from today. Although some of that is in evaluation accounts. I'm only up about 400 in one funded account. The rest is in a couple evaluations. Actually, all the rest of my evals. So Discord. What's up? Good evening. On to the next song here. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Tim Korth in the house. Good evening. Tim had a killer day today. Tim's a slayer. Slayed it. Treating that 150K so well. I think Nick said he's gonna come on Thursday night. But I could be wrong. Pretty sure he said Thursday night. I hope I'm not incorrect, because then I kind of screwed up the. Can I add it after? Okay, yeah, I could always add it here. Yeah, so if he does come on. Yes, I did, Tim. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Giving me and Nick a shout out for supporting you and you locking in 2K. I think you said, right? $2,000 in your 150K eval. I think it's an eval still, right? Yes. Yeah, so this is what we really enjoy, guys, being part of the community here. Tim, I had a really good day. He said at Dave at Mustang, thank you for all the help. I continue trade this afternoon. All said and done, I'm up 2,000 on the day in the 150K Apex account. Switched over to trading NQ, one contract, and caught some nice wins. So that always feels good when the community starts finding their groove. And more credit to you than anything else, Tim. More credit to you. So good for you. Hey, Force Fed's in the house. What's up? Drew69 Malibu. Good evening. Trade Owl. How you doing?
Hey, what's up? Good evening. What's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. NQ moving wild while the volume low key. Oil going up, but the Nasdaq too.
So are we gonna hold support here? This is kind of where I'm wondering if we're gonna do this or not. We are getting a little bit of a bounce at the moment. 92 to 12 already. So that was a quick 20-point bounce on this fair value gap. Pushing back down already. Kyle's in the house. What's up? Good evening, buddy. How are you? Yo.
Yeah, we all say that. Long one micro, keep it tight. Trail that stop, protect the night. $5 green, then 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking.
Now asking me what I've done tonight. What have you done tonight, Tim? Hopefully it's a good thing. Hopefully it's good. Tell me good things, Tim. Tell me good things. I'm waiting for that good news.
That's the weirdest compliment I ever got. Got bears outside, got chickens too. Trying to trade futures while they eating food. Stack it up, don't blow the count. One bad trade and you're tapping out. Patience pays, yeah, that's legit. We ain't gamblers, we just.
So I got some help around the house today, and I got the whole main floor, kitchen, living room, dining room, all tidied up and clean. Feeling so good. It's so clean down there now. I've been falling behind quite a bit there with my mom being out of town right now, so I ended up getting a little bit of help, and for sure enough, it feels so good out there right now. So hey, looks like somebody picked up another account on the Lucid here. Thank you for the support again there, guys. You guys rock. You guys rock. Kyle, you've been up since 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 12. So it's like 7:40 p.m. So 10:40 p.m. Almost 11. So 5.5, 7.5 plus 10. So you're up for like 18 hours or something already. So it's been a full day. You should be going to bed pretty soon here. That's a long day, buddy. Oh, that's 1:30 my time. 12 and 6, 18, like so 19 hours actually. Wow, bro. Wow. Good job, Tim. Up $500 again. Look at this guy. Well, keep it tight, Tim. Keep it going, buddy. Whatever you're doing is working real good. So good for you, man. I'm so happy for you. Can't wait till you get that thing passed, and then you can start telling us about getting your payout from it. That'd just be beautiful. Nothing better than winning a free account and then turn it into a funded account and getting a payout from it. Like, I can see that in your future, bud. I can see it. Your watch is at 17 hours stand time? Oh my god. So you've been standing those whole time? You're a savage, bro. Sit down for a minute. Okay, well, we're heading down here, guys. So hopefully we get a retest off the VWAP here. And we might end up finding support in this 5-minute bullish fair value gap below. Just ain't right. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good evening. How are you? If you want to pop on over to the full size stream, you know what to do. Pin comment there. Just hit that. You can come on over. Either way is good with me. Need one more green day. Give it all back. Needed one more day in green and gave it all back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's rough. Well, hey, reset. Reset. Try to forget about that. That money's gone, right? So just think about what you're gonna do going forward. Don't try to get it all back in one day. But I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. Been there. Hey, 25 people in YouTube so far. Good evening. You need breakfast today? I was super hungry last night. Yeah. If you're hungry last night, you're definitely gonna be hungry this morning, right? Oh, it could have been your first payout. Damn. So one piece of advice that I tell people when you start getting close to that payout, whether it's your first or whether you've done it on multiple times, is size down and slow down for that last little bit. Don't change your trading style at all. Like, whatever you've been doing, been working, but just size down, because if you start getting in the incorrect, because the trade strategies don't always work. If you start getting into those trades and you end up hitting a small losing streak, it's not going to set you back extremely bad. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. I've done that also. I think I was about 600 away from a payout, and then I ended up going all the way back to 0, basically, in a stretch of unfortunate trades. Yeah, we've all been there, right? Everyone, it's hard, right? So yeah, and getting greedy, like, especially if you're like, oh, I only need 40 more bucks, right? Y'all, that's exactly when it's gonna, cause you troubles, right? So So Tim combined your old Fibonacci system with Nick's VWAP and deviation line system. It's added a whole lot of confluence. Nice. Yeah, you know, that's kind of interesting because everyone has sort of their own little style, right? So whatever like feels best to you, if you can kind of integrate certain things together, it just you know what I mean? You just start to believe in it so much better. And when you believe in it, it's easier to take trades. It's easier to manage everything. That's kind of how I got into the way that I've been trading also, is I just found that, you know, once you start learning all these different things, you put a couple of them together, you add some confluences, and they tend to work out for you, right? So happy to hear that that you got that working out for you. That's awesome.
We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat.
I found if I needed to take a few days off. Yeah. Again, if you're $40 for trade away and you've had a good day, like, it's okay to leave it for the next day before you end up taking the trade, right? So we're still in this 5-minute bullish fair value gap here, and we left a couple bearish fair value gaps above. Are we going to be, let's take a look at a little bit of a higher time frame here. Yeah, we're still relatively bearish. Hey guys, like if we just kind of look at this like this, right? Looks pretty clean to me. So I mean, technically this is a bullish channel. Now whether or not, I mean, we've been in it for, you know, a number of days here, because we had, you know, our last push up, and then usually when we're in a channel that's trending down, it's typically going to break out to the top side. Now whether or not that's going to be now or like tonight or London or maybe tomorrow, that'll probably be yet to see. But this gives us a good sort of a frame on the general you know, highs and lows of the potential trades here.
Market butcher, Mustang trader, trade like an adult. Yeah.
You know, maybe it's actually a little bit better if we go a little bit tighter on these guys, because it seems like there's a whole lot more touches over there and over here. Actually, like this. So sometimes we're getting out of this channel, but for the majority of the time we've been in it. This also kind of lines up with these highs and these lows a little bit better. That's actually even better. Kind of frames in our current price action really nicely. Yeah, I like it. Just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna go load up on a drink here. Hopefully Nvidia earning puts bears back into hibernation. Yeah, I mean, if anyone can do it, Nvidia can. I like it. I can read the chart so much better. All right, Tim. Good job. Good job.
Market butcher, Mustang trader, base hits only, trade like an adult. Yeah, market butcher, Mustang trader, Trade like an adult. Yeah. Chill. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. That high, that lows. No stress, risk management, that's success. Look, NQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback. Stick to the plan, VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap, get full real quick, then it runs and we ride that shift. Mustang rolling, butcher on charts, cutting up trays like meat, no fast. Small size gang, we play it smart. One clean entry, that's where we start. Go too heavy, it drags and bends. Oil too slippery, slips through hands. Nat gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it will take your stops. Stack highs, liquidity sits. Stack lows, yeah, we target hits. Don't chase moves, don't FOMO this. Wait for confirmation, then we commit. Shot go out when the candle's long. Yeah, that's the song. Green on the screen, but we stay calm. Cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long term, respect the steps. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows that high.
Got me a red rose tea.
Risk management, that's success.
AI drill music going hard, right? What's on the drink menu? Yeah, I got a red rose tea tonight. I kind of really am craving like Coke Zero or something, but so far I'm out. So, and I decided to take a nap, so I took a little nap from 6:30 my time until about 7:10. So I got about 35 or 40 minutes nap in right before the stream here. So trying to shake off the cobwebs a bit. So need a little tea in my Tim Hortons Bear cup.
Yeah, VWAP my anchor, keep my mind at ease. FVG feel I move when I see no fairy tales, just risk I control. In a world full of stories, I trade my own. He said liquidity grab, yeah, I heard that line. Every wicked setup if you got enough time. But I seen good men lose trying to read them signs.
Below the VWAP here in a bearish or bullish fair value gap, but majority of the orders are below. It looks like so far we got 880 below, 850 below, 840 below, 825 below, and what about 800? And a whole bunch down at 800. So, I would like a balance with a rejection sort of at the VWAP. Then we could take a short up there. Could attempt that. You enjoy half classic Coke and half Coke Zero mix? Interesting. I've never tried that. But hey, that's gives a little bit more of that original flavor, but still half the sugar, right? Yeah, I've been having like sort of like Chinese green tea lately, but I just kind of I'm feeling like having some more traditional red rose. I was looking for Earl Grey, but I couldn't find it very good. Earl Grey is one of my faves. So let's take a look here. Gold has been relatively bearish. Hey guys, we opened up. We did go up, make a high all the way up to the 200 moving average on the 5-minute chart, and then since then, what a pullback! 54 points on a pullback there. Wow. Oh, Dr. Pepper is yummy. I enjoyed that too. Yeah, so let's watch this, guys. If we end up getting some resistance here at the VWAP or at the point of control, we can look at kind of shorting the continuation. We're kind of also getting some resistance there right on the New York VWAP from today's trading session. So original or one of the crazy flavors, the Dr. Peppers. I like the original. I like it. How's your evening going, Angia? Have you been taking any trades? 32 people in the channel already. Welcome, everybody. Would appreciate it if you guys hit that like button. Let's get it out to more people so we can get more people hanging out. We will be doing a duck race tonight, guys. I'll put together a little form here in a minute just for an entry. And if you win the race, you get an extra entry to this Sunday's giveaway. Reminding me now that I'm going to have to request some more coupons here. I got 2 more days until I can request some more coupons. So I'll have to submit another entry here. Coke Vanilla is pretty good. I like that. That's a good one.
Every move mapped out from before. Kill zones here, sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care? Draw on liquidity, cool, I get that. But draw down hit, what a lesson that. Wait for the model, trust the play. Meanwhile, rent still due next days. I ain't here to hate, I'm just keeping it real. If it works for you, then go get your deal. But I seen too many stuck in the script while the market flipped and they couldn't adapt quick. Ain't no guru gonna trade your hand. Ain't no system gonna make you a man. It's discipline, patience, loss you accept.
You're in a 2-hour trade? Down 800. Oh my god. Lam Tao. You're bad. You're bad. You should have cut that a while ago. That sucks. Yeah. They had an amazing Coke Vanilla cream out for Christmas. Damn. Is that a gold trade that you're in right now? By chance? Are you in a gold trade by chance?
No shortcuts, no magic formula. Just you.
I was looking at gold and it's pulled back 58 points, so that's scary. That's scary.
We here to survive.
Sorry to hear that.
Need a home run, I just need a base hit. Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent.
I was down 700, then caught an NQ drop, netted 1100. Nice job, Global Summary. Short at 44.99. But it's prices down from that, or so you're in a winning trade right now then? Are you long from 44.99? Oop, that was the wrong one. We wanted an applause, not a laugh. So you're in a winning trade right now, but you're down 800. Time for bed for me. Thanks a lot. Hey Tim, congrats. Good job today. Killer day for you. 2,500 net on the day. Good for you, buddy. So you're in a short at 44.99. So like if you're in a short at 44.99, then you're up by like 32 points. So that's like $320. Oh yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, gotcha. I was gonna say. Haven't taken a trade yet in the prop accounts tonight. Nice. All right. Yeah, we're gonna try to be patient here, see if we can't find something good here. Let's see. We are pushing down into these 850 level here. We got 96 contracts at 28,850. But we're also in this bullish fair value gap. So is this going to be kind of a support level is the question. We did bounce off it pretty nice already, this 850. you know, psychological level plus bullish fair value gap. Bunch of orders just came on above right there at 67.
Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent. MNQ sweep stops, yeah, does that quick. So I wait for the pullback, then I take my pick. Stack it up.
2 contracts. Oh, yeah. Gotta try not to hold those for too long. I mean, it is finding some, seems like it's finding support here. It kind of swept the low of the New York session. So if you can find, if it finds it, it's going to go higher here. There is a small chance, but pretty scary. Pretty scary. It's pretty scary looking. So we are printing a new bearish candle here.
Somebody woke up only 4 hours, barely alive. Oil going up in the NASDAQ too. One of y'all lying, I don't trust you. Got my beat whack, got my levels clean, fair value gap. Yeah, you know what I mean. Now I'm talking to myself like be patient then. Live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart. I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow, but I'm still in the groove.
Wondering if we're going to get a bounce here, if we're going to go bearish. It's a question at the moment. Kind of have orders above and below currently, sort of like chopping around in between these two levels. 66 has the orders above and 50 with the orders below. Overall, we've been pretty bearish here for a little bit. Price is slowing down a bit, although we are, you know, we're in this bullish fair value gap. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to bounce here. We got about 3 minutes left on this candle here. Wouldn't be surprised if we head up and retest this 1 standard deviation here first before we get a continuation to the downside. But might not. We might not. What am I missing here? Sharpie. Hola, dip buying is pain tonight. Damn, I thought Mr. Mustang joined tonight. Instead, he's going to join Thursday. Yeah, I'm not really sure if it's tonight or not.
20 likes. Hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart. I'm scalping every move.
I thought he said it was Thursday, but I could be wrong.
I'm still in the groove. Stop loss tight. Nah, wait, maybe not. No stop loss. I just want to blow the account. MNQ sweep stops and it rips back quick. You missed by 1 tick. Yeah, that's that trick. Small size gang. Yeah, we don't rush. Base hits only. No fuss. Look at the drop. Yeah, Jack going wild. Somebody said they ain't slept in a while. Tips to avoid over leveraging. Step 1, don't trade like a savage. Nah.
Okay, looks like they took those orders at 65, 66 there. Which is a little bit worrisome if you're thinking along here, because they might end up pushing it back all the way down to the 50s now.
I'm short 5 micros. I'm in too deep. I don't get this pump. Yeah, same bro.
Climbing a little bit here, back up to the 60s. We do have this, we're forming this bearish fair value gap here.
Base hits only, no fuzz. Don't worry, you didn't lose much on that trade. Right?
Pretty sideways here. Dip buying is a pain tonight. Yeah. I mean, we're relatively bearish overall, right? Bearish. If you're going to be taking A longs, it's got to be pretty tight. Is back in the supply zone, Inc. Okay, okay, fair enough. Why you think removing orders around 66 portrays downside? They bought the orders, but then it kind of like fell back. I mean, it could go up here. Actually, I did jump in a long here though, guys. So let's see if I can't get this almost at the TP already here. Hey, we're gonna get a pullback here. Uh-oh. We were getting a little momentum there, so I did jump in long, and then looks like might be getting a pullback here now.
I don't get this pump. Yeah, same bro. Market said, watch this, then it goes.
Almost to the TP there. Kind of screwed that up a little bit. Not reacting very quickly to it. I think I had my stop down there at 39. I think I should probably cut this if we break down much lower though here. If we break down below the 50s, they're gonna have to be out of this trade. Yeah, I kind of jumped the gun on this trade possibly here. Yeah, we're down at the 50s now. See what happens here. Are we gonna find support here again, or are they just gonna blast right through this? Looking bearish here. Yeah, that just to me seemed like a short position there. And I was trying to get in on that momentum for a quick scalp, but it didn't quite hit my TP there. So I'm kind of thinking that I need to probably stop this out close to break even if I can here. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of a bounce here first. Down 18 bucks here. So I'm going to drop the stop here at 55. Let's see what happens here. For now, might take a small loss on this guy. Hopefully this thing turns around and continues higher here. We did form a pretty nice big wick there. And looks like, yeah, we're going to stop out there. Okay. Didn't really like that idea after I entered it. You know, I saw the momentum there for a minute, but we didn't quite get to my TP. Entered with the take profit at, what is this, 20 points? 12 points actually. We're down 150 points from the bullish pumps, so more downward seems unlikely. Oh, you think so? Okay. I mean, I feel like there's still room to the bottom of this channel and value area low. We haven't been back down there since earlier, but you guys might be right. The orders at 50 got taken there, and then we kind of bounced, and now we're starting to roll over again. Again, I don't know. We got to kind of only lean bearish at the moment. We're below all the VWAPs, right? We're below the overnight. I don't know why I'm trying to take it long. That's why I cut it. So should have cut it a little bit faster than that, though. That ended up being a $50 loser there in the one eval account. 8.11. I would long. Looks good. Yeah, this area definitely is a better place for a long. So looks, oh, some orders did come off the book there at 8.25 also. So we're down 150 points is what you're saying. So you think we could bounce? I mean, there's always a chance. Just overall, we've been in this downward trend for quite some time, right? So hard for me to not lean bearish. There's another supply zone down there. Nice. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of wicks in that area also.
We live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button, see? What's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat.
42 people watching. Nobody in X though, for some reason. Not getting any reach in the X channel tonight. Normally we have, you know, 5, 6-ish people.
Oil going up, but the Nasdaq too. One of y'all lying. I don't trust you. Yeah. Flag pattern forming kinda looks clean. 5 green candles, yeah, you know what I mean. Trying to catch a move, but I'm staying patient. Chat talking while saying our financial statements. Mr. Entry by a tick. Pain. Almost got filled again. Set the stop, bring it up, break even. Market, take it, market teasing. I'm just stacking little base hits. Yeah. 36 bucks, don't waste it. Nah, MNQ, sweep your stops, then it rips quick. You blink once, then you miss it. We don't chase highs, we wait pullbacks. Paper hands cry, I want that back. Small size gang, yeah, we stay lit. Just stacking up these base hits. Got banned on X cause of Chuck Norris clips. Didn't know that.
Jane Bond in the house. What's up? Hey, free poo. That's a name and a half right there, hey buddy. Who's gonna pay for that anyways, right? The one that got broken though was already hit at 636.
Small wins, big losses, that's it. MNQ fake you out, then it dips quick. Then reverses. Yeah, that's that. We survive this. Funded accounts, yeah, we thrive kids. Slow and steady, that's the mindset. Just stacking up these base hits. We'll let my daughter date him. What? That's the weirdest compliment.
I don't know why I can't seem to Oh, here we go.
Stack it up. Don't blow the account. One bad trade and you're tapping out. Patience pays, yeah, that's legit.
There we go. Just put a message there into the into the X channel there.
All right, guys.
Oh, time 6:36.
We'll take that.
What time? What time zone are you in?
Good evening. We just getting live right now.
1836.
6 people in the
Right in this area here.
Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep.
Oh, so you're 1 hour difference than me, I guess. Because I'm UTC -8. I'm on the West Coast. You're in LA. So is it the same then? It's right now it's 8:17 p.m. here.
Catch a move, but I'm staying patient. Chat talking while saying our financial statements. Mr. Entry by a tick. Pain. Almost got filled again. Set the stop, bring it up, break even. Market, take it, market teasing. I'm just stacking little base hits. Yeah.
Nice. Good to know. Good to know.
You blink once, then you miss it. We don't chase highs, we wait pullbacks. Paper hands cry, I want that back. Small size gang, yeah, we stay lit.
So we are getting a bit of a bounce here. Fairly low volume so far, but nonetheless, we did get a bounce there.
The market keeps singing its song. Chat talking about cop beating trades. Life advice mixed with scalp and play. Someone sold early, now they regret, man. I should have held.
Found support sort of at the 40s. Now we're up at 66. FN trades, bro. What are you looking for in MNQ? You know, I kind of want to see us bounce back up to the VWAP here, or even up to the point of control for a continuation short. So if we end up popping up sort of to the 900, 920, 938 level, with we start showing some weakness, maybe we can trade it for heading back to the lows here, which is 28,796 area. Well, that's too bad. That loss could have been a win right now. I was just a little bit early, looks like. Chris Leahy, you like that idea? Yeah. Let's get a little bounce, get a little resistance up in that area with the turnover. So I had no confluence there. I don't know why it went up besides liquidity. Yeah, I have nothing really right here. Other than we have this bullish fair value gap that we're still inside, right? So we never inverted this fair value gap. We did close this one right at the bottom of this 5-minute bullish fair value gap, but we didn't invert it. So next candle opened up and has been going higher here. Now we're in this bearish fair value gap here.
Almost got filled again. Set the stop, bring it up, break even, market, take it, market teasing. I'm just stacking little bases. Yeah, $36, don't waste it.
Come on, NQ, you want 80? You in the long, Angia. Market opens 6:30 a.m. for me, Mr. Free. Yakaway Tube. One world's butcher is another world's hero. I like it. I like it. What's this on the left? Book map? Yes, it's book map. Just, you know, the heat map of the orders. Been trending up here for a nice little stretch here though, guys. It's pretty big bounce here. We got some selling volume there. Selling ball. 88 contracts sold at 28,876. A little bit of a pullback on the CVD. Overall, the CVD is bullish though. I guess there's been more volume in the buyers because we're below, you know, we're still positive on CVD, but we're below the opening price. That's pretty interesting here. So this is when the market was closed here.
Couple base hits. We'll take that.
Lots of more green balls than red balls at the moment.
Right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Good evening, good morning, where you trading from?
You made the losses back from yesterday. Nice job. Nice job, Angia. Good trade. 44 to 80. Good job. I got shot down because the CE of a 15-minute wick rejection. Don't use rejections really, but my 15-minute works well. Gotcha. Can you explain what you mean by inverted fair value gap? Yeah, so when we have a fair value gap like this, right? Like this is a 5-minute bullish fair value gap. As you can see, it's a green color. So when price closes on the 5-minute time frame below this fair value gap, that would be considered now an inverted fair value gap. So quite often what I'll use is if we get an inverted fair value gap, right, we can wait for a retrace back into it for a continuation on the short. So typically when you get an inversion like that, it's kind of a trend reversal idea, right? So, you know, or a continuation if because we've been bearish here for a number of candles. So the buyers stepped in and held this up. So the buyers held this. There's two ways to look at it. If you want to look at it as it invalidates the bullish fair value gap, but at the same time, it does invert it. So because when you get the closure below, so then you can look at it as sort of like a bearish fair value gap instead of just a bullish one. Adam, hey, how's you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Do you prefer micros or minis? I've always wondered if MNQ is less volatile than NQ. Actually, I find that MNQ tends to be more wicky than NQ. So that's probably because, you know, there's 10 contracts to every one. So if there's less orders and there's, you know what I mean? It seems like there's more contracts to move it. Market makers and algorithms are really fast. They can pull their orders out of the way. So there's a good chance that, you know, it can blow through it. So that's just from what I've seen, I've found that MNQ tends to have bigger wicks than NQ. So, but hasn't the blue candle closed under the fair value gap already? Nope. If you zoom in here, right, see this bottom of this line right there, this candle never closed below it. This one opened up basically on it, but it never closed. It never, even though this one opened below it, this next 5 minute, you got to wait for the candle closure. So because this one candle closed inside it, it's still a valid bullish fair value gap. Now maybe this candle is going to end up closing below it, and you'll see as soon as this price gets out of it, it'll disappear, but that doesn't mean it's gone because you have to wait for the candle to close. So you can kind of see there, right, that this one closed right there, which still shows a little bit. So again, we're gonna have to wait for a whole another 5 minute candle here to see where we're gonna get this candle closure, if this is gonna get inverted or not. Yeah, super close to inverting it there. And then because this one, it doesn't matter if the next candle opens up below, it's fine. It's just, slippage, whatever, but you're always looking for the candle closure as to whether or not it's going to get rid of it or not. So even on the 3 minute here, so we do have a 3 minute from earlier. See, this one has been inverted, this 3 minute right here, because this is the next one above. But yeah, so again, if you look at the 3 minute here, this is saying that we have an active bullish fair value gap. This one's actually held a little bit better than the 5 minute. FN trades, my strategy in general is based on price action, a little bit of order flow. I use VWAPs for my general bias. I also have standard deviations there. So whether or not we're finding support or resistance on those standard deviations. And then I'm typically looking for fair value gaps for entries, right? So right now I'm kind of looking for a retrace up to the VWAPs here with a rejection for a continuation on the short. But depending on how the market is working on the day, like if we're on a bullish trending day, I'll be looking to enter a long continuation on a pullback into a fair value gap. And, same kind of idea right here. We could be looking at this as a bearish continuation. You could enter in a short trade on, this bearish fair value gap. But since we're pretty close to the VWAP, I'll be waiting for that kind of move. And then I really like the value areas here. So we haven't really touched the value area high in a while here. So I'm wondering if we might end up getting there. But because we've already touched the point of control, we've touched value area low, but we haven't really activated or engaged the value area high here. So those are kind of the levels that I like to use, is the point of control here, which is from the previous day's price action, and the value area high, value area low. You always do 5 micros with a 250 stop loss. It works well for MNQ wicks. Nice. Yeah, that seems like a pretty reasonable different price, right? So 250, that's 50, that's 25 points, right? That's pretty reasonable. So when it closes below, it makes it bearish, if I understand correctly. Yes. Yes, that's kind of the idea behind it. So if you have the where is it, FVG by Nephew Sam, you can actually turn on inverted fair value gaps, and it'll automatically show you after they get inverted in a different color. But I usually just frame them in. Like I'll just use my own little rectangle and put it in there, and then mark it a different color so I know if it's different. Nice pump there. Got out with a hundo profit. Good job. I don't necessarily have a specific risk to reward. I usually run a little bit of a negative risk to reward. So, but in NQ, I'm usually stopping it out like about 30 points in the negative, and depends on what my target is. It can be, 0.7 or 1, or and then quite often I'll be trailing my stop in there pretty quick. Like if we get up 10-12 points, quite often I'll put my stop into profit, and if it comes back and stops me out, I'm okay with that. So I don't really focus too much on risk reward. I just kind of trade what I think is a price action. If I'm looking for a certain area to enter with a target, then I'll be like sort of looking back to previous structure for the stop. So roughly, I try not to go more than like 30 points for NQ on the stop. So see how that this bearish fair value gap disappearing and it's coming back. So we did invert that guy there. So in theory, we could look for a pullback into here with a long for a continuation higher here. Although it went straight through it there. Let's see here. Do I want to enter this here? Yeah, let's take this long here, guys. I did try it here on that inverted fair value gap. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of price action to pop for us a little more. We're almost at that TP there. We need 6 more points to the upside. Thinking about stopping this out break even if we get back down here, but come on, let's get a bounce. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Uh-oh. Might need to cut this here. Thinking about going break even. Yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal. Again, we got kind of just a few points away from the TP there. Looking like I might end up getting another stop out here. Yeah, this price action is pretty choppy though, so I'm not really loving it at the moment, but usually I'm staying flat on these guys. This is just an eval though, so I'm down $50 in this current account. Let's see here if we can't get this bounce off this inverted fair value gap. Come on, boys, let's go. A couple more points, bounce it up there. We're looking for 77 here on the bounce. A couple more points here. A little pop, little pop. Let's go, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna lock it in there. If we get a stop, we'll be okay. There we go. So that's basically the trade right there, guys. We got that inverted fair value gap. We went back, retested it. I took the long there, ended up locking in. So I'm up 46 on that account. So I went from down 50 to up 46 with that trade right there. So if you are trading those fair value gaps, I would be pretty strict on not looking for a complete reversal, right? But looking for a retest, finding support, and then 10 to 20 points maximum, depends on how much volatility you have at the time. So if you look at that, guys, so we did have, I'll just go over that trade here real quick just so we can kind of assess this again here. So we had this guy right here was the fair value gap that I was trading, right? Why is this moving around so crazy like that? There we go. Okay, so this was a bearish fair value gap, right? It's orange, so it's bearish. And then we kind of went below it, right? Rejected out of it there. So once this candle closed above, then we hit this, we turned this into a yellow. It turned into a bullish or a inverted fair value gap. And then we just basically wait for the retest and then try to get a small bounce out of it. Now, again, not looking to go all the way back to the point of control or up to the VWAP or anything, but you're looking for a strict, 10, maybe 15, depending on the price action for the exit, right? So I entered at 65 there. So I actually got a pretty solid entry there, down even below this inverted fair value gap. And then look at that. Now we're looking a little bit bullish there. So how many trades do I take per day? I don't really have a set amount per se, but if I take a look at my dashboard here on so here's my dashboard from Trade of 8. So keep in mind that this isn't all funded accounts. Some of them are evals and some are funded accounts. I'm up pretty nicely on the month. We're up 9,000 total on the month. Had a pretty stellar day today. 4K, 27 trades on the day, but I am copy trading. I have a pair that I'm copy trading, and I have a group of 5 copy trading. And then I have, 2 other single accounts. So even though I'm like, it looks like I'm averaging somewhere between 25 and 50 trades on a day, right? So I had, 67 on this day, 37, only 8 here, 25 here, 30 here. So it just depends. And, it depends on how many trades I'm taking copy trading, right? Because every time you take one contract, and you have 5 accounts, that's 5 trades. You add 1 contract, that's another 5 trades. So these numbers aren't exactly true. So I would say I'm taking between 5 and 10 trades in a day, sometimes a little bit less. So as a rough number. Hey, thanks, Richard. Yeah, it's been a pretty solid month so far. I'm working on passing these 5 take profit trader evals, and then look at that, guys. That inverted fair value gap here held really nice, and look at we're getting a bigger move out of it now too. But like I said, I'm usually looking for 10, 15, maybe 20 points at the most, depending on how the price action is looking on the day, right? I think, and what did I take out of that trade was 65 to 77, so 12 points on that one. Hey, the one, how you doing? Butcher from Boys. Bro, you sucky trader, the kind that doesn't know what a stop loss is. People like you shouldn't be trading, bro. Save your money and live better, Walmart. Thanks, man. You're a ray of sunshine. Usually people who are so negative like that have their own trading issues, don't they, guys? Yeah, he's in the vertical stream. He's probably having a bad day. I won't blame him. It happens to everybody. Would you have shorted the retest in some cases? Well, if that was again, so the way I treat a fair value gap is if I end up taking a long or a short in the fair value gap, Jane, if we get a closure out of that fair value gap, right? Like say it's a bearish fair value gap and price goes back into it, I enter short, and then the price maybe goes in your favor a bit, but then the next candle closes above that fair value gap. That's my signal to say, okay, let's get out of this trade, right? And then in this case, we would have had a chance to get out break even. So I don't just close the trade right at that point, right? So I just always wait a minute, and then sometimes what's going to happen is because we inverted that bearish fair value gap, it turns bullish, right? So quite often price will retrace back into that fair value gap before it continues going higher, which gives us a chance to get out break even, or even sometimes a couple dollar winner. So that's how I found it, is if I'm entering short on a bearish fair value gap, price ends up inverting it by closing above it, like closing bullish, then I'll look for a retrace into it to get out. and that's kind of how you can get out of it. In fact, you could, in theory, you could also consider reversing your trade in the pullback into the inverted fair value gap, if that makes sense. I know it sounds a little convoluted, but I think you kind of get the idea that I work at. And it's just a way to control risk. If you're entering on the fair value gap and it gets inverted, you quite often you get a chance to get out break even, because it likes to retrace back into those inverted fair value gaps before it continues on, you know, the reversal direction, the opposite of what your original trade was. So where's that chat, Kyle? He's in the vertical stream. His name's the one. Angia's long 858, 1 mini only. Nice job, Angia. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Push through the VWAP. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Just be careful up here, because if you know, and we're in quite a choppy area, right? So we might end up heading all the way back, you know, up to the POC or even higher. We've done it a few times tonight. Seems like price keeps magneting back to the point of control, right? We went below, we moved back to it. We went above, we moved back to it. Went below, back to it. You know, how many times have we gone back to the point of control now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be the 7th time of retracing back to the point of control. So if the guy, I wish I could show the guy in the vertical stream my month, and then he can tell me how bad of a trader I am. Right? Because I don't know about you guys, but this doesn't make me look like a bad trader, does it? I mean, I'm not claiming to be the best trader in the world. You know, I'm still only about a year into trading futures, but you know, it's still a learning curve, and but it's all about managing those losing days where you can end up sort of like setting yourself back. So hopefully I can just continue this momentum, right? That's kind of the whole idea behind it. He's mad his mom burned the meatloaf. Right? Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna hold it to him. You know, people have the right to their opinion. If he wants to say whatever he wants to say, and you know, people are going through their own struggles day to day. So maybe he's just having a bad day. In general, he might be a super nice guy, and you know, everyone's allowed to have a bad day once in a while. Let's listen to some rock. Let's listen to some heavy metal rock now, guys.
Yo, Sunday night, Globex open. Market Butcher in the building. Lucid giveaways. Top 1 futures.
So if you guys are new to the channel, hit the pinned comment there in the section, and head into the Discord. We have a giveaway channel. We're giving away Lucid 25K Flex account at next Sunday and the Sunday after that. So if you hit that form, fill it out, you'll be entered into the next Sunday and the Sunday after that giveaway. Stay tuned also in the live stream here on the full size stream. We'll be running a duck race tonight. Whoever wins that gets an extra entry into the giveaway on Sunday. So you'll get a second entry under your name. So, hey, Farza, sorry, Farza, I think. Thank you for your time and hanging out with us. It's nice to trade with others. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the whole point of this channel. We're not trying to say we're all superstar traders, you know. We're not millionaires, but we do enjoy the community, right? We enjoy being here, and the people who trade with us are really good people, right? Oh yeah, and no worries, it's all good. Yeah, so if you want to pop into the Discord, again, we have a pretty good community over there. People just hanging out, saying hi, you know, supportive, putting their wins and losses into the Discord, and also to you know, doing some chart markups and everything. So global summary, you're actually an asshole. Hey, well, you don't seem like it here. You don't seem it to me. What does this do? What does this do with potash? John Fucker. I'm not sure what your comments about there about potash. Can you clarify your question there, buddy? I'll try to answer it. I don't think it has anything to do with potash. So, Drew's 69 Malibu, such a beautiful car. Yo, Jim Blob in the house, mostly good, but at least one is bad to the bone. Bad. Hey, we're up to 91 people in the channel now. Starting to get hot here, guys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you're not part of the Discord, hit the link in the comment section there. We do have a giveaway channel. There's a form in the giveaway. You can enter for the giveaway for this Sunday. Also, we would love it if you guys hit the thumbs up. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Trying to grow the channel here slow and steady in these evening streams. We are live also Monday to Friday with my good friend Mustang Trader, the king of risk management, the copy trade king. This guy trades between 50 and 100 accounts at a time. So if you want to see some scaling, some risk management, come hang out with us during the New York Open stream. Nick usually starts a stream at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I usually get on right around 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we usually run for 2 to 3 hours, give or take. So hey, welcome to the Discord. Sheik, Rasad, Brit M, and Trev. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Some new people in the channel. Oh, sorry, Drew. I gotta try to make some a little extra money on the side. So sorry about the ads. I apologize. I do have it set on like the lowest setting, so it should be less ads, because I don't want to like annoy everybody so much that you don't want to be watching the stream anymore. But I gotta try to make a little extra cash, you know. Like, for example, what did I make last Sunday here? Let me just check it out real quick. I'll give you guys a little idea as to what I made. So on Sunday I made $11. Made $11 on Sunday between the stream. So between the live stream, the full-size stream, and the vertical stream, made $11. Not bad. Just trying to make this YouTube channel into like something that I could actually, you know, do full time. You know, if I can get the revenues up a bit more, I would definitely maybe I can start streaming, you know, every night of the week, sort of idea. No, that's bad. Sorry, bro. Sorry, Barefoot Greenback. Yo, you are cool with Apex? Yeah, I like Apex for sure. Apex is awesome. Yeah, obviously the better part is affiliate sales, and when you guys use my discount code, that gives me the little kickback. That's where the better support comes from. So thank you to everybody who has used my discount code. Just a reminder, guys, since we're talking about that, Lucid has 50% off right now using my code MBT on any of their accounts: Lucid Pro, Lucid Flex, and the Lucid Direct. So if you want to skip the evaluation stage, you can go straight to the Direct. They usually don't give you a discount on the Direct. This is one of the few times that they do, and to get 50% off, that's pretty awesome. So you can get into a 50K funded account straight out of the gate for $265. It's got a 2,000 max loss limit, end of day drawdown, $1,200 daily loss limit. As you get more profits in that account, your daily loss limit scales up with the profits. 20% consistency rule, which is pretty okay, pretty standard for most accounts that are 50K. So that means you can make a max of around 600 per day in the account without blowing your consistency out of the water. You can trade up to 4 minis, 40 micros, and it's a 5 days to pay out. So once you get in 5 trading days, as long as you're above the profit target and you have that 20% consistency rule under 20%, you're good to go on a payout there. So pretty awesome. Apex is screwing me right now. They said that they're moving to live or something, as I'm eligible for another payout. Got approved on Friday for one, was eligible for another one Monday. Is going to live screwing you though? I mean, it's kind of a good thing if you're going to live. So congratulations to you for being such a good trader, for getting to live, bro. That's awesome. Congratulations. And then you can also, can you take better payouts? Like you can take daily payouts, no consistency. So if you hit a banger day, like 10 grand, you can withdraw a whole bunch. So I wouldn't take that as a bad thing, right? I know it does kind of like set you back a little bit if you're like, could take more payouts, but long term, if you can continue doing what you've been doing, it's probably better to be live, right? That's kind of like what most of us prop firm traders are striving for. Oh, you're eligible for another payout, but they aren't letting me log in. Yeah, so because when they move you to live, they're gonna not let you trade those accounts anymore, right? They basically move your profits into the live account, and that's kind of going to be your buffer. I don't know their rules exactly for Apex. I don't trade Apex really. I've tried a couple times in the past, some evals, but I ended up blowing them, and then I just kind of moved on. Lucid PTO or Lucid Flex. They're all 50% off right now, maximum 2 per customer. So you can get the Pro at 50% off, you can get the Flex at 50% off, or you can get Direct at 50% off. So do you trade futures full time or have any other sources of income, affiliate sponsors? Yeah, so I just get affiliates from Top One Futures and Lucid. Those are the 2 prop firms that I truly believe in, and the only ones that I have affiliate codes with. And I pretty much do trade full time. I'm here Monday to Friday for market open for about 2 hours, and then I trade Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday evenings for about 3 hours each day. But my main job is I'm a real estate agent, which gives me nice flexibility, being able to trade around my schedule of being a real estate agent. I also live on a small farm. I have 2.3 acres out here. I got about 40 chickens and a bunch of gardens and some fruit trees and whatnot. So between all that, it keeps me pretty busy. But yeah, so that's kind of how everything's working for me anyways. That's such BS. I've had one payout on the new Apex rules. No reason I should be moved to live. I think they don't want me to get another payout, so they're going to screw me. These would be my first payouts. Well, that's weird because usually you have to hit a certain amount of payouts before they move you to live. Did they send you an email saying that they're moving you to live, Mr. Goon? Drew69, if you do buy an account, make sure you to follow up with their inactivity rule. I think they require you to trade at least once a week. Yes. Sorry, did I miss a comment there about that earlier? Lucid's a one-time fee. It's a one-time fee. So that's the good thing about Lucid, is a one-time fee. There's no activation fee if it's an eval, if you're straight to funded, obviously. But they do have an inactivity rule. So you're right. I think it's every 10 or 14 days. But if you just want to keep it active, once a week, just go buy, sell, and it'll keep it active. So yes, do keep that in mind. And they will send you an email saying your accounts could get shut down for inactivity. So yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, so you do have to do an occasional trade to keep it active. But yeah, Mr. Goon, sorry to hear about that. If they are messing around with you a bit like that, I don't really know Apex much. I'm not an affiliate, so I don't have a whole lot to say about them. So, oh geez, guys, here I'm talking away, not looking at the charts here, and look at that, we got a rejection on the VWAP there. So yeah, Zakaya, I am leaning a little bit bearish. We've been bearish long term here. We haven't really been making higher highs, so so if we think about it, we made this high here on the New York, we pulled back. We haven't made a new low yet though. Pulled back, we made a lower high here, and then we kind of sort of made a bit of an equal high. I would say it is slightly higher candle closure. Let's see on the 5-minute. No, we are making lower highs here, but we haven't made a lower low yet. So it's kind of a mixed bag at the moment, right? We could end up bouncing. We've been pretty choppy in this area. So yes, I am leaning a little bearish because we're below the VWAPs, right? We're below the today's New York VWAP, and we're below the overnight VWAP. So yes, technically we are in a bit of a bearish situation. So yeah, so that's what this blue line here is. That's my New York VWAP. The blue line, the red line is from the market, like the start of day, which is I guess it would be a 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's kind of the one that I focus on the overnight session. Although this New York session VWAP has been pretty valid level to pay attention to. You can see we got lots of wicks touching it there. We've been kind of like finding support, breaking down, finding support, heading above. So they're pretty close together here too. So you can kind of consider them both sort of valid at the moment. They said that they're going to move me live. No reason I should be complete BS. I've mentored under Dodgy, and he said that they're going to fix it. I don't know if he's being honest, not like he cares. Okay, well, hopefully if he has some pull with them, like if he's an affiliate, at least he can reach out to them and sort of question their actions, right? So good luck to you on that. And worst case scenario, if they do put you to live, just kind of forget about everything that happened and just focus on, locking in some nice quality trades on your live account, because, the live accounts typically are the best accounts, right? So if you can lock in those live accounts and start taking daily payouts, or, maybe wait till every Friday, take a payout, you'll be killing it. So I've heard a lot of prop firms are moving people to live more quickly, as many are gaming the system to get massive payouts. They can't handle someone paying $100 that turns around and hits max payout. Okay, well, hey, I haven't heard about that from Lucid or Top One Futures, which are the guys that I use. I do know that I've known a couple people that have gone to live, but that's after they've taken, like 2, 3, 4 payouts, right? Maybe even 5 on some accounts. I think it needs to tap 600 for a higher high. 600. 29, 600? 600. All the way up here, you're saying 29, 600. Yeah, I mean, we're still making lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So yeah, we're pretty bearish, right? Pretty bearish, long term. You said if you up New York Open, yes, I do. I answered that. Sorry about that. It's not just Apex. Top Step is doing it too. I know some paying small eval fees, then turning around making 10K in sim funded, so it's hard to sustain that for a prop firm. Yeah, and if you are that successful, they want to get you live so that they can actually make, share in on your good trading, right? Can you share the VWAP indicator you have, please? CDZen. I'm just using the anchored view op. So if you're on the trading view, just go to the left side here under forecasting and measuring tools, right? Scroll down here, volume based anchored view op. So I'll just click that, and then you scroll to the time that you want to set it, and then just drop it, and it'll add your view op just like that. So you can see there, I just popped on this new red one, and then I just dropped those, like, so I'll drop it right at the 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time candle, and then I'll drop it on the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time candle also. Just venting here, just very frustrating, and I don't have anyone who understands that I can talk to. Hey, fair enough, and that's what we're here for. This is all about community, right? So I appreciate you sharing, and you know, gives us insight on some of these prop firms, right? So you don't mind taking 90-10 payouts on live? Yeah, exactly, right? And you know, you're just helping them make money. It's more sustainable for them, right? And obviously we need these prop firms to stay surviving, or we won't have anybody to trade with, right? Lucid CEO even said it on X. He was telling people that the move to live is needed to sustain their business model. Yeah, exactly, right? And if you can prove that you're somebody who's good enough to trade to get those type of profits, and they look at your account and they see you as somebody who can be a profitable trader, then it does make sense for them to move you to live, because they want to share in the profits, right? They want to make money. So force fed, you're eligible for another payout, but when they move you to live, they basically restart you. I've just been down bad for a couple months, and I can really use the payouts to yeah, that's unfortunate, right? It is hard, right? But try to look at it on the positive side, is that now you have better rules, right? Because you're not going to have like a daily loss limit. You're not going to have, you know, these other barriers that get in the way. So just keep trading how you've been trading, and, you know, take those payouts, because you should be able to withdraw more often. I don't know exactly what the Apex rules are on live, but typically they're like daily payouts, right? So if you make $1,000 in a day, you can take out 500 and still leave 500 in there and keep trading the next day. So make sure you do take your payouts when you can, right? Then basically not get it. It is so upsetting. Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from, though. I totally see your point of view also, right? So if you're moved to live and lose the account, you can't start a new evals. No, they should let you restart evals. Yes. From my understanding, they should let you restart evals. Lucid has a 2-week cooldown period if you blow a live account. Not sure about other firms. Okay, there you go. There's a little bit of info on it. So yeah, you can't trade for a couple weeks with them if you blow a live account, but then you can try to get back in there, right? I get it, but you'll make up for it with the 90-10 split. Yeah. Lucid is better about actually having a pathway back to live if you blow it. Some don't. Gotcha. How many new traders are here? These are ridiculous questions. Yeah. Again, we are conducive to new traders in this channel, Mike T. So I'm down to get any kind of questions from the chat. So don't give these guys too hard of a time. Give them 20,000 plus last year with multiple payouts denied. Give them a second shot, and they're failing me again. Well, it sounds like you've been making some big profits, though. Hey, honestly, guys, don't complain about going live. Prop firms are giving money from sim evals, and it's not sustainable. Yeah, it is. It's a flip of a coin. It's a double-edged sword, I guess you could say, right? I've heard some traders say they were banned once they reach a certain amount of payouts, and that is for all platforms. Yeah, I mean, some platforms, I don't know. You have to look at their rules. Each one has a different rules, right? So if they, you know, this is where doing your due diligence when you start trading with a prop firm, digging deep into their rules to find out how they're gonna treat you in with their accounts. So yeah, if you make, you know, 20K payouts, you know, they might not let you trade anymore. And yes, I've heard of that before. Thumbs, all thumbs here. Breaking through the VWAP. Yeah, we broke through the VWAP. So kind of turning a little bearish, bullish at the moment. Oh, looking up there, rejected off the point of control though. And we're back below the VWAP here. So maybe we're not gonna, and again, if you guys know, if you trade VWAPs, just because we get above the VWAP doesn't necessarily mean we're turning bullish, right? We need to see candle closures. And in fact, you could wait for another candle closure above the VWAP to look for a bullish move. But quite often we'll break the VWAP and then we'll play around above it. If we don't get much continuation after that, it might just roll over. And that's just how the VWAP works. It's not an exact number. It's not an exact science, but the more time you put in on trading those levels, you can, like, you know, you start to learn those little nuances about it, right? So I'm going to put in a little more of a chill music here, guys. It's a little crazy. Let's turn in this nice chill one. Yeah, but they shouldn't do it right when I'm eligible for a payout. Bad business. Yeah, I'm surprised. Usually they they do it, you know, after you hit a certain amount of payouts, right? After you hit like 2 or 3 payouts, they move you to live. That's from my understanding for most places. So yeah, sorry to hear that, bro. That sucks, but try to stay positive on it, right? You're gonna get a live account, and hopefully, you know, you can stack some big ass winning days and make you and the prop firm money, right? That's kind of the dream, to get to those live accounts, taking those daily payouts, making money for everybody, help the prop firms be sustainable, and also make your own profits, right? But yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. My funded future, or my funded, is that my funded family or my funded futures? Has a 21-day cooldown period if you blow a live account. Yeah, they want to put penalties on it, right? Because they want you to treat that live account like it's real money. If they just let you blow it so you can go back to evals and start farming evals again, that's not very ideal for them, right? Looking for a candle to short, still have only taken 1 trade tonight. Okay, force fed. So what's your win rate in general, and do you have a certain approach, like gaming the system in a way? You know what, I trade my evals the same way that I would trade a funded account. I try not to go too big a size. I don't just YOLO accounts to try to pass them. You know, like my last evals that I passed took me about 2-3 weeks, and my win rate is currently, let's just set it to this month here. I got about a 61% win rate here, 1.62 profit factor, 64.77% win rate. But let's just take a look at this month here. That's a couple months. So let's just go from the start of the month to here. This month has been a little bit better, I'd say. Yeah, 72% win rate, 1.86 profit factor, 86% day win rate, and 0.71 average win-loss ratio. So my losses are slightly bigger than my wins. But overall, it's been a pretty solid month. Nice gradual rise. What happened to my chart there? There we go. Put the back over there. What is game in the system? You know, some people will just throw money at it. Just buy an eval, YOLO it. If it fails, buy another eval, YOLO it. If it fails, buy another eval, YOLO it. And then once they get a funded account, YOLO it, right? Boom, big winning day, start taking out profits, right? So it's like, you know, some guys are spending, you know, 10, 20, 30 grand in a month just on buying accounts, right? Maybe they even buy straight to funded accounts, right? And then when you catch that banger trade, those super banging trades, maybe you're even copy trading, you can lock in, you know, big payouts, right? That's not gaming, it's gambling. Yeah, it is. But if you kind of have a strategy that works and you got the capital to back it up, you know, lots of guys, that's how they make the big bucks, right? Copy trade, banger trades, right? Yeah. Just like force fed here. This is why I like Top Step of all prop firms. They don't remove all sim funded profits. They put it in escrow and give back to you in live if you are still making money there. There you go. Again, this is all about your due diligence on the prop firms that you're trading, right? Depending on the prop firms you're trading, if you do the due diligence, read the fine print, you know, go into their AI question support thing, ask a bunch of questions, read the FAQs, and then you're going to understand the rules, right? And they all have different rules, so it's really up to you to find out what fits your trades the best, right? There's no capital in prop firms. There's no capital in prop firms. I don't know what you mean by that, Mike. Maybe elaborate that a little bit on that. See, that win rate confuses me because how are 90% of your days green and 70% win rates? Do you take another trade after a loss and try to recover your trades? Okay, well, you know, because I have multiple accounts, right? Maybe one account will be red on the day and the other account is green, and it ends up being a green day, right? So that's kind of where the discrepancy comes in, because I do a little bit of risk sinking. I don't trade all my accounts at once. So if I end up like taking 2 trades in one account and I end up getting red on those accounts, I'll probably just leave that account alone. And then I'll switch to a different account. If I end up getting profitable in that account and maybe I end up taking more trades in those accounts, then, you know, that turns it into a green day, and that's where the discrepancy comes in. What did Mr. Goon say there? Have a good night, brother. Thanks for the space I can vent, man. At the end of the day, I can do it. I can do anything and achieve anything with God in my life. Yeah, 100%. Very well said. I can 100% agree with that. But still not your capital. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's the only thing when you're trading in Simland, right? There's going to be rules with it, and you know you can't always get, you know, you're at the whim of the companies, right? They got to survive, and you know they're always going to look out for their own best interest. That's what companies do, right? So keep that in mind, guys. Simland, yeah, like Candyland. I'm for prop firms, but it's not my money. Yeah, yeah. And it's true, right? It isn't your money. So what everybody should be trying to do also, right, is when you get those payouts, when you start getting money into your bank, start a personal account, right? That should also be sort of the end goal. If you can collect, you know, 20 grand from payouts, put that money away, put it into a personal account, start funding it, and trade futures on your own. You don't have to worry about the rules. You don't have to worry about splits, you know. And that's really where we all really need to strive to be, right? Is to be trading your own personal capital, grow your own personal account. But there comes a risk, right? And that is, if you lose 2 grand out of that account, you lose 2 grand, right? Rather than you pay $100 for an eval, you make it, you get it to a funded account, you lose the 2 grand, you only lost $100. So it's a trade-off, right? But you know, ROI can be really good as long as you don't spend too much money on the accounts, right? But yeah, everybody should be striving to, you know, to one, build your knowledge and your skills so that you're confident enough and good enough at trading that you can just start your own account and go from there and start, you know, making the real money, you know, like we can all be rips one day, right? Clear skies above for NQ. Yeah, if we can get a nice closure above the POC here, I can definitely see us going higher. We do have orders that are coming on above here, 950, 960. Looks like they took those off and moved them up to 980. So we do have some room to the top side, 29,000 above also. So, and that happens to be sort of at the top of this trend, this channel that I've been drawing here. So would you say it's possible to earn a living by only trading prop firm accounts, say 550K accounts? Yeah, I mean, if you can get profitable, right? You know, and there's a lot of prop firms. You know, if you're like Nick, the guy who I trade during the day with, his name's Nick. He goes by Mustang Trader. He trades, right now he's trading over 50 accounts at once, copy trading. And this guy, you know, when you make $100, $200 on 50 accounts, you're locking in, you know, $10,000 days or whatever, right? So yeah, scaling up, copy trading. And if you're looking to copy trade here, guys, check out Trader's Post. They have a really good platform. It's not like a leader follower type trading platform. They send JSON messages to the prop firm accounts to enter your trades. So, you know, your fills are going to be really solid. They're going to be really close. A lot of those guys have a leader account. You take the trade on the leader account, it'll send it then after that to activate the other accounts. And then check out this little control pad here. It's called the command pad. You can customize your buttons. You can link up to, you know, as many accounts as you can have. And, you know, we got break even buttons, we got reverse buttons, buy, sell, buy, bid, buy, ask, you know, all those, anything you want to put in there. So check out Trader's Post. You can use code NickJ for the best discount available. That's who we trade with Monday to Friday. In fact, I will link you guys his YouTube channel here real quick. Because you got to show Mr. Mustang Trader the love. Trades Monday to Friday live, and man, this guy makes big money. He made 18K the other day trading a personal account on, I think it was oil, or was it oil, or I think it was oil. He's an awesome trader, and then again, copy trading like a maniac. Like a maniac. It was oil, right, Lone Wolf? He turned like I think it was like a $5,000 or $8,000 personal account into like a 20K account in one day. And that's kind of like what we need to strive for. He entered in with like one mini, scaled up. I think he was in by like up to like 15 minis or something by the time the end of the trade. So it's doable. You guys can do it, you know? You just got to build that confidence, build that capital, start those personal accounts, and, you know, trust your trading, trust your strategy. Hey, we got 7 people in the vertical stream. Welcome. If you guys want to hop on over to the full size stream, we have about 105 people watching right now. I pinned a comment there in the chat. If you hit the little link there, that'll bring you directly over to the full size stream. But appreciate you guys hanging out either way. If you want to just watch a book map, you're welcome to stay over there. Just thought I'd let you know. And then if you guys are looking to get an entry into the giveaway, guys, once you're in the full size stream, I have a pinned comment there, which has a link to the Discord. Go to the giveaway channel. There's a form you got to fill out. Once you fill that out, you'll be entered in for the giveaway for next Sunday and the following Sunday. Gonna try to continue giving away account every Sunday, but I'm gonna have to apply to Lucid to see if I can't get a couple more accounts so we can keep that gravy train rolling. So here we go. We're rejecting now off the point of control, which has been sort of the magnet here, guys. So if we end up, at this point, we can't really take a trade here. It's a 50-50. Are we going to bounce off the VWAP and continue higher? Or are we going to reject off the point of control and head back lower here? We all like gravy, guys. It's 9:20 my time, so we're got usually about an hour left in the stream. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get a form going here so that we can collect some names for the duck race for tonight. If you win the duck race tonight, you get an extra entry in the giveaway for this Sunday coming up. Bear with me for a sec here. I'm going to try to get another form going here. So we have 153 people now in the Sunday giveaway form. It keeps growing as you guys are joining the Discord. I can see you guys submitting your entries. So we're currently up to 150. Don't worry. I am running it through AI to filter out anyone who's doing duplicates, because I know that there are some people who are putting the duplicates in there. So, hey, life is good. How you doing, Kyle? Quack, quack, buddy. Quack, quack. I like it. Duplicate this guy and then go back to forms, contact form. Okay, name, email, YouTube name. Name, email, YouTube name. Discord name. And country. All right. Okay. Let's publish this guy now. Copy the link. Head back to the YouTube channel here and post this here, paste it, and we will pin this guy for now. All right, guys, fill out that that little form there for the entry for the duck race tonight. For an extra entry, whoever wins will get an extra entry for this Sunday's giveaway, or for all the Sunday giveaways going forward. The reason that we're doing the duck races on these nights, even though we don't have an account to give away, I only have a couple to give away, so we're doing it every Sunday. But we just want to sort of incentivize your guys' participation in the streams. So thank you for your support, guys. I appreciate you. Also, hit that like button if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you guys subscribing. We have 107 people in the stream right now. And it looks like we only have about 40 likes. So let's get some more likes out there if you can, please, guys. I'd appreciate that. Help support the stream, get us a little more exposure to anyone who is new. Always just trying to grow the channel, find some more like-minded traders. I haven't drank my tea this whole time. We're too busy talking about prop firms and trading and all this good stuff. So pulling back here to the 900 level, we're in a bullish fair value gap, pushing down below the VWAP. So I'm wondering if this is a good buy opportunity, but we're gonna have to see how this candle closes here. Like or your thumbs fall off. Tony L, hey, good evening, buddy. How are you tonight? So what trade copier is the one you suggest? I suggest Traders Post. It is a subscription. If you look here, I would suggest a starter plan, right? It's $33.32 a month. It lets you copy up to 4 accounts and 1 live account. If you need to add a couple more, it's not that expensive, but you can just add a couple more accounts if you need more than 4. So if you're trading 5 or whatever, you can add some more. If you want to go to basic, pro, or premium, it basically just allows you to trade more live accounts. So you don't really need to go with that. And then, like I said, guys, code NickJ if you want to get the discount. That would also support Mustang Trader there. We would appreciate that. Looks like they got about a 20% discount right now, and it's pretty sweet. So then if you do, you can get this command pad, which you can see on the side here. Let me take away the QR code real quick. You can see it a little bit better. So we got the command pad on the right here, which is an extension for Google, right? It's a Google extension. And then whatever account you're hooked up to, you can see here it says MNQ. You can have the amount of contracts. Right now it's set on default, so it's following the price off of the TradingView chart. Now if I were to just switch over to my MES account, or MES tab here, now you can see it automatically switches over to MES. The price is all updated. You can set your take profit stop loss. You can set trailing stop losses. Yeah. So pretty awesome if you guys are looking for, and the fills are great. So because it's a JSON message, it's not like you have a leader follower style where, you know, by the time you take the trade, it's got to send a signal to the other accounts so that they can get in the trade, and then you usually get some slippage, right? So this one, you hit the button to buy or you set an order, it sends all the orders at the same time, so you get less slippage. Today is NVIDIA not a normal day. How is NVIDIA? NVIDIA earnings? NVIDIA had a negative 0.7 move down. So, hey, Dad's in the house. There's my dad's in the chat. W's in the chat for my dad there. Hey, Dad, there's a pinned comment there. If you want to get an extra entry for the giveaway this Sunday, fill out the little form there by the pinned comment in the comments, or the pinned comment in the comment section. Yes, I'm saying it right. So far, we have about 15 people entered there. Gold is pulling back. Tomorrow, after hours earning, it's priced in already. They will have to have amazing forward guidance to move price up. Gotcha. Usually it is priced in, isn't it? You'll notice that with pretty often, right? Anything can happen with NVIDIA. I wouldn't say anything is priced in. Yeah, I mean, if they have a really good, announcement, you never know, right? People get euphoric. But yeah, quite often price is, it's already priced in, but not always, right? Lots of millionaires and bankruptcies from NVIDIA. Yeah. It's true. It's true. When people think they're priced in and then they decide it's something else, it could be a different response, right? You okay, buddy? Yeah. Let's put Ralph on the stream here. He can say hi to everybody. Hey everybody, Ralph in the house. Woo! Say hi, say hi. Woof woof. That's my boy. That's my boy. Guys, it looks like we're getting a reverse boner candle. Let's put the apron on. Put the apron on. Let's see if we can't get a proper boner candle here. Yeah, right? I need to make a flaccid candle one, right? So that when we get these big red candles, I can put it on upside down. Hi, Dave. Do you evaluated MFFU Rapid account? I haven't. I don't really trade with, that's my funded futures, right? I don't really trade with them, so I don't really have much input on them. Hey, Raj in the house. Raj Tis. Terrell Smith. You like that? Boner candle. Ralph Lauren. Right? My other dog's name is Frank. I have he's a great Pyrenees. So far 2 trades tonight, looking like we're starting to turn a little bearish here, but are we just gonna sort of sweep and then bounce? Still got 100 people watching here. Let's see. We got 15 responses in the forum. So make sure you guys fill that out if you can. We will do that. We'll do that giveaway when we get a few more likes on the stream. Let's shoot for, maybe like 75 likes, and then we'll run that giveaway. We currently have 56 likes, so we only need about 20 more likes. I think we can do that. We got 100 people in the channel, only 56 likes. I'm sure we can get to that point. And we are pulling back a little bit further here. Broke down below both of the VWAPs here. Found resistance at the point of control. Are we going to head to these lows? We kind of have some stacked lows here. Not liking much tonight. I've only taken a couple trades in my cash account, up a whopping 320. Hey, that's like a fancy steak dinner though, right? Take your wife for a nice steak dinner. Thanks, Drew. Appreciate that. Yeah, 320 is nice, man. Don't call that little. Maybe it's little compared to some of your better days, but you can't be upset about 320 bucks. People work 2 days sometimes for that much money, right? Thanks, Drew. Gadgets in the house. How you doing, Gadgets? Sorry, I don't always see the comments on the vertical stream, but good to see you. Good to see you. Hit that pinned comment section if you want to hop on over to the full size stream. We have a giveaway form right now going for an extra entry for the Sunday giveaway. Lamthau still in that trade, 4 hours already. Oh my god. Let me take a look back at gold here. Gold is looking pretty rough. I don't know if you're gonna get back up there. Oops. Just get this back there. I think you said you're around 489 something. I hear you, Kyle. Yesterday I was up 320 and 5 in my prop funded. Yeah, you had a killer day yesterday. 16 grand. 44.99. Oh, you're up there, hey? Ouch. Pretty rough, pretty rough. Should have cut that thing a long time ago. But I'm sure you know that. Yeah, you're suffering? Yeah. 28,841 would be the retest for the hourly breakout on the descending trend line. 28,841. Yeah, if we look at sort of this trend line right here you're talking about. Something like that. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Which is also lining up with this bullish fair value gap, getting close to the second deviation band. Woo! Come on, boys. Let's get some. I gotta put this. I gotta take the headphones off first. I'm like, why isn't this thing coming off? It's kind of getting itchy on my neck. Gurinder, you're in shorts from 29,012. Nice job, buddy. You sold right at the top of that channel, eh? Yeah, it's Asia, so you got to be careful. Yeah, one big seller, one big buyer comes in can really change the whole situation, right? But God is on your side. Got that hopium. Nice job, Gurinder. Beautiful trade. Got an itchy boner candle, eh? Yeah. All right, here we're pushing back down lower here. So 2.5 minutes into this 5-minute candle here, I use Bookmap and the footprint charts and my 4-hour chart panel for Asia. What do we have on for orders below? Just in the idea, if we're gonna push lower here, we got 800 down to the bottom side. We got a bunch of orders at 800. Some at 850. Looks like they just kind of came on very recently here. 88 down to 73 possibly. Not really loving price action here though. You know, the movement has really slowed down here. How we doing on the likes, guys? Are we getting there? 57. So 18 more likes. If you are in the channel, please appreciate the support. Hit that like button so we can get this duck race going here for the extra entry for the Sunday giveaway. And looks like we're a little over 1,230 subscribers. Woo! Love it. Thank you guys. Appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. 1,232 subscribers now. I think we were at, well, you got about 10 or 12 subscribers, I think, at least today. Thanks for the support. Not for our 4 charts on one panel. Oh, gotcha. Oh, sorry. So, my bad. The 15, the 5, the 3, and the 1 second chart. Ooh, the 1 second chart. Nice. Hit the like. Thanks, Kyle. Popping up here a little bit. Let's see what happens if we get up to the 900s here. Let's get rid of this here. I don't need to have that open. Sometimes I end up missing trades because I'm so into talking to the chat. So yeah, let's see though. Let's see if we can't get a rejection on the 900s here. Best chart setup. Once you understand how to use it, it'll save your ass. Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, seeing those smaller time frames can be good as long as you just don't focus too much in on that, you know, sort of get tunnel vision on those low time frames. It's easy to get tunnel vision. I often get tunnel vision on the 1 minute. That's why I moved away to the 5 and the 3 basically. 62 likes. Okay, so we only need about 13 more. So if you're in the stream there and you haven't hit the like button, we'd appreciate it if you did. We can get this duck race on the go. See if we can't try to get somebody into another entry on the giveaway for Sunday. A second entry. How many entries do we have here on the form? Let's take a look. 17 entries on the Sunday giveaway extra entry form. So we are bouncing up here a bit. Again, let's keep an eye on this 900 level. Do we fill out the form for the duck race tonight? Gadgets, yeah. You're in the vertical stream though, so you gotta hit the pinned comment section. Come over to the full size stream. The giveaway is for Sunday, but if you win the duck race tonight, you get like a second entry into the giveaway on Sunday. You do have to be in the live stream to win the Sunday giveaway. You got to be in a country that allows Lucid to trade with them. And the third thing is you can only win once per week. So if you win one Sunday, you just can't win the following Sunday. You got to wait till the week after that to win again. Just liked on 3 accounts and subbed on 2 others. Hey, thank you. These slackers better hit that like. Thanks, Keith. Appreciate that. I don't even know if I've liked and subscribed from my own accounts either. I should probably do that. Hey. Do they know when you're when you like and subscribe from your own accounts or what? I'm gonna go throw a like right now. There we go. Like, subscribe. That's so awesome. Let's switch to my other account too. Switch account. There we go. Like, looks like I'm already subscribed to my other channel. Subscribe to myself. Putting in work. Yeah, I put in the turn on notifications so I know what's going on. It's all too confusing to me. Yeah. He's working hard for the channel. Appreciate the support, buddy. Let's switch up these tunes here. Let's Let's go with the GTA. Hey, Jay's in the house. What's up, bro? Been a minute. Clee. Hey, Clee. What's up? How are you? How you doing? How you doing? Long time no see. What's for dinner? Tonight, what did I have? I picked up sort of like a dinner from like a local Canadian Chinese restaurant. So I had fried rice, sweet and sour pork, and beef with vegetables. Speaking of, I'm actually feeling really hungry. I only had one meal today, and I didn't even finish it. That was that what I got from the Chinese restaurant. So, yeah, how you doing? Did you enter for the Sunday giveaway? If you didn't, you got to join go into the giveaway channel in the Discord, sign up for there, and then come hang out on Sunday to win a 25K Lucid Flex account. And we also have a pinned comment in this comment section right now for an entry for an extra entry for the Sunday giveaway. So if you win the duck race tonight, you get an extra entry for the Sunday giveaway. I know, right? I love that sweet and sour pork, guys. So we did tap the 900s there. We did tap the 900s. Oh, you missed Chinese food and good Mexican living in Italy. You don't get that food in Italy, I guess. Not that common. Man, Italy's a beautiful country. I enjoyed it so much there. I think I might have told you before, but yeah, I rented a car, drove all the way from southern Italy all the way to the northeast coast. 2,000 kilometers in something like 8 days. Little Fiat 500, driving through all the crazy roads, parking stalls that are only about this wide. You got to do the Austin Powers to get in and out. Oh, it's just not that good? Okay. You had an Audi A3 when you went? Nice. Yeah, you got to have a small car. I haven't tried E8, but speaking of E8, I'm going to be trading live with them on Thursday. Abby, the new host, invited me. Abby Manzoni. So, yeah. Man, I have a smart car here. Parking is crazy. Yeah, they're so small, right? You got to have a tiny little car. I haven't traded them yet, but I think I might consider them after I go on the stream there. All right, guys, I think I'm jumping in a short here. Maybe. Let's give it a sec here. Let this, how long do we have here on this candle? 34 seconds. Let's wait for this candle here to close. See if we can't get a little continuation here. We did reject off the 900s. Are we going to keep pushing lower here is the question. Got a short looking for 845. Yeah, I'm in that short now too. Also, guys, here. Oh, almost at TP already here. Damn. Let's trail this down. Want to lock some in here. Oh, it looks like it might bounce on me. Let's go break even here at least. 5-4 stop here just in case. I got 4 micros in this trade. Looking for 69. 69.75. Come on, let's keep going here. Don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. Worst case scenario, we got a slight break even in the profit here. Come on, let's go, boys. Let's go. Uh-oh. Looking like it might pop up and stop me out right here. One contract out on the break even. So I got to change this here. That's too bad. No harm, no foul, though. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Locked in a little bit more there, just in case. We're probably going to get stopped out here again, it looks like. Or not, or not. You never know. I feel like I should maybe give this a little more space to the downside if we do push down a bit more here. Yeah, let's go down to looks like I'm gonna get stopped. There we go. We're out anyways. Break even trade. Too bad. How do I usually look back to structure, right? Or go with a flat amount. So typically I'll be doing 15 to 30 point stop loss depending on structure, and then oh, thank you. thank you. gotta always hit that exit market and cancel after, right? Thanks, Mandeep. Yeah, 15 to 30 points usually is where I put my stop, depending on market structure, and then depending on, yeah. Usually I'm looking for structure. I already had brought the stop into profit there, so I had my stop sort of, yeah, I think I originally had it about 15 points and then slipped it down into break even once we started moving into profit there. So yeah, Mandeep, I've done that before where I've literally like left the charts and came back later and won $700. But I've done it also other times where I lost money. But actually one time I left a trade, I left a contract, and it went in and I made 1,200, and it closed it at the end of the day, like at right at the end of the day, 15 minutes before market closed. Automatically they closed it. So yeah, glad you closed that. Now it went back to make sure I saw that. I mean, this might still roll over, but just trying to be conservative here because this could be a turning point, the standard 1 deviation. And we're getting bullish here, back up to the 900 level. You did that one on an eval account, went to bed, was up 12K, way past consistency. Oh, damn. Same, I had an open order on a mini and NQ was up 3.5K and a 30% consistency end of day. Pretty sad day. Yeah, that sucks. Especially if you can't lose the money, right? So good thing I stopped this out where I did. Paul, YouTube, hey, how are we doing tonight? We're doing pretty good, thanks. How are you? So far, I'm one loser, one winner, and one break-even trade so far. So I've taken 3 trades tonight. 70 likes? We have 70 likes? So all we need is 5 more, and we're going to do that duck race. Big push up here, right through the 900s, all the way up to the VWAP. Is this the momentum change now, guys? Okay, we'll do the duck race anyways here. Maybe let's give this a minute here while we watch this price action. Maybe we'll get another opportunity here. I like the short idea there, but as soon as we find a resistance at the standard 1 deviation, that kind of got me a little bit worried. Again, this is why it's good to put your stop in a break even. You saw a guy on Reddit, he went with 12 minis up 125K on yesterday's dump. On 150K, he had to lose it all to come down to 1,800. How do you lose it all, though, without making more, you know? You did it yesterday, 28,871 limit with 150 point stop, hit your stop, and then shot right up. Lost 300 on the trade. Oh, damn, yeah. What happened here? Did we get news, guys? Oh, mediator C. Oh, never mind. PBOC interest rate report. But that's old, isn't it? I stream Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday nights, and I stream Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Michael Lindsay, right? Is that your name? Welcome to the stream. Nice to meet you. My name is Dave. People call me Butcher, aka the Market Butcher. Right back to the POC, guys. This has been a magnet. Yeah, you only trade at night these days? Okay, well, hey, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday nights. Definitely join the Discord if you want to keep updated as to when I stream. I always post in there usually the day of. If some sort of conflict, I'll do like a Tuesday, Wednesday, or a Wednesday, Thursday instead. But our best streams are on Sunday. And also in the Discord, there's an entry for a giveaway for every Sunday. I do a giveaway on Sundays, so the market butchers me sometimes, right? And sometimes I butcher people's YouTube names. Cow Shills, Shies. Butchered your name. There's an unfilled 5-minute fair value gap at 975. I see that. Yes, there is. That could be a definite draw on liquidity. We'll have to see this POC if we're going to get above that. First high volume candle in a while, though, and we ripped right up there. It was the hourly candle. That's why, guys. We had the new hourly candle there. Two to go. Nice. Okay, well, I'm just going to get the giveaway ready, or the current. So we're doing the pinned comment right now is for a second entry into the Sunday giveaway. So I'm just trying to reward people who are watching the stream right now and throughout the week. We're doing giveaways Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Thursday morning, Thursday night while we're streaming, so that people can get extra, like a second entry into the giveaway for the Sundays. So if you guys are tuned into the live streams, you can enter. We got 24 entries tonight, and we'll put those in there and try to get a winners here. United States, USA, US of A, Puerto Rico, United States, Saskatchewan, Canada. Who's our Saskatchewantonian? And one India. Okay, let's get this duck race going here. Last few seconds here to do the giveaway, guys. So we got Drew's Malibu, Jay, CD Zen, Tony, Ranja, Jerry Trades, Pacha, ForceFed, Kaio Dongo, Facil Crypto, Wayne, The Global Summary, Donna, Sat, Britt Martin, Kyle, Richard, Terrell, Yojim Blub, FN Trades, Keith Matthews, Rod, Mandeep, and Angia. God bless you. Savage Princess, hey, welcome to the stream. How did you like Spud's keyword today? LOL. Nice. Savage Princess, if you want to get in on the giveaway, it's a pinned comment there. I'll give you a few seconds to fill it out if you want. There we go. I got you there. I got you. We'll add you in right now. We didn't miss you. But if you want to actually win the giveaway, you're going to have to join the Discord and enter in the giveaway channel for the giveaway for Sunday. And then you'll be... Yeah, you did it right. It's fine. But so tonight's duck race is for an extra entry to the Sunday giveaway. So you're going to have to join the Discord and enter the form on the Discord. Join the Discord giveaway channel. Enter your name information into the form. That'll put you in for the Sunday giveaway. And then tonight is, if you win tonight's, you get an extra entry for the Sunday giveaway. No, I'm giving away a 25K Lucid Flex eval on Sunday. So you got to be live on the stream on Sunday to win it, but we'll be running the duck race for the actual giveaway on Sunday. So throughout the week, we're just doing duck races to give you extra entries for the Sunday giveaway. No chicken race option. I don't think that there's any other options on this free. Maybe one day I'll have to upgrade to. Oh, Gadgets just got in there too. I'll add you there, Gadgets. Don't want to miss Gadgets. Go, Gadget Arms. Just entered last minute. Nice. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that pin. We're going to get rid of that comment, guys, now. Just so nobody else is trying to fill out the form after this point. And then I'll put the Discord link in there real quick again. So if you guys need to get back in there, we'll pin that one. Because if you win the duck race tonight and you don't fill out the form in the Discord, you won't be able to win anyways. So So now the new pinned comment there is for the Discord. GC, Rubix, T-Man, Bryn, Keith Matthew, Radish, and Zay all just joined the Discord tonight. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. We got 53 people online and 198 people. So we're at organically grown the Discord up to 250 people, guys. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys. Okay. One last look here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody on the giveaway here. Looks like Gadgets was the last entry. Okay. We are done. set full screen. Let me get rid of the banner here. Shuffle these guys a little bit around. Do we have many new people watching tonight? Market Butcher is a great host. Hope you guys come again. Hey, yeah, thanks for the support. Yo, Jim Blab. I try my best. You know what? To be honest, it's not that hard because I really enjoy hanging out with you guys still. And I say that with 100% truth. I honestly look forward to getting on here, hanging out with you guys, and you know, hopefully helping us stay in the stream in the good. Okay, Noi, I'll add you. I know Noi. Noi's another consistent viewer, so I'll definitely add Noi. No, I'm flat right now. Shuffle, shuffle. Me. Space Futures. Oh, Space Futures. What are you doing here so late? Hey, no problem. Another solid, consistent viewer for a long time. And Dave is humble and very cool. Expert scuba diver, international kickboxer, Mandarin speaker, nurse of his dog for years, always good attitude and creative with AI songs. A+. Thank you, thank you. I know, I love watching duck races too. Okay, let's set this. We're going. We're doing this, guys. Fuenta's in the house. Are you too late for the entry? Everybody keeps showing up in the last minute here. No, I haven't done the race yet. FN. Chris too? Oh, geez, you guys. You guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. No more. That's it. I'm done. Unless you really. Kids rhymes. Are we in buys or sells? I'm flat right now. Okay, let's set this thing here. Let's set it. Shuffle these guys. I'm not looking at the chat anymore because we're just going to do this right away here. Let's get this going. Good luck to the winner. All right, and we're off here, guys. This is for a second entry for the giveaway on Sunday. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the pinned comment in the comment section there. Join the Discord, go into the giveaway channel, fill out the form, and you'll be entered for the giveaway, which we do every Sunday at around this time on Sunday evening, every Sunday. So get your entry in now while you can, and then tune in for the live streams. We do extra duck races every Tuesday and Thursday. If you win the duck race on the Tuesday and Thursday, you get a second entry into the Sunday giveaway. Good luck, everybody. Drew's Malibu up front. Yo Jim Blab, Force Fed, Richard Dowdy, Donna, CD Zent there, Keith Matthews in the back, Mandy Trades, Jay pulling up with the red-nosed reindeer duck. Space Futures FX, usually whoever's at, oh, some stop losses hit here. 18 seconds left on the go. Who's going to come from the back? Looks like Wayne's out front right now. Wayne with the googly eye, one-eyed duck here. Cyclops. Who's coming here is this Who's this? Kyodongo. Oh, who's a Yo Jim Blab? Yo Jim Blab. Woo! Yo Jim Blab wins it. Did you stay in the chat? Yo Jim Blab, are you here? Are you here? Your duck needs to stop drinking or drink more coffee, maybe. Yo Jim Blab, are you here? I hope you're here, buddy. Still, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Aliens are real. Congratulations, you just got an extra entry to the next Sunday giveaway. Let's take a look at the overall here. Yo Jim Blab first. Pacha 78 came second. Noi 5550 third. Coyodongo fourth. Savage Princess fifth. FN Trade sixth. Force Fed. Rod. Angia. Tony. Gary. Donna. Keith. Kyle. Wayne. Drew. Mandeep. Sat. Ranja. Jay. Chris. CD Zen. Space Futures. The Global Summary. Rich. Facile. Gadget. Puente. Terrell. And Britt. There you go, guys. Congrats to the winner there, Yo Jim Blobs. Thanks for all the support. Always being here, Yo Jim. Let's minimize this guy. Get the duck race thing out of the way here. So I got to go back into the giveaway form, duplicate results here. Yo Jim Blob won an extra entry. Please add it to the list. So I'm using ChatGPT to keep track of it. So every Sunday we got to take the list, send it back there, weed out the duplicates, add in the double winner, the 2 entry people. So far we got 2 entries for Rocket Fuel, Wesley, Medi, Angia, and now Yo Jim Blob. 23, I need to practice. Don't smoke quack, kids. I like it. I like it. I like it. And look at that, guys. Rejected off the POC, heading straight back down here. Like, this is probably going to bounce again. It's just a guess. Don't take, not financial advice, but like with that high volume push up there, I feel like they're just letting it pull back to stop people out, and then they're going to take it back higher here. Where's our midnight open price? So 2100 candle for me. I'm going to set this real quick so I don't forget. So it's ready to go for tomorrow. Sometimes I take a trade towards the midnight open on the first inverted fair value gap after market open. So congrats, Yo Jim Blab. You rock. See what happens when you say all these nice things in the chat, then you end up getting the win in the duck race, eh? So right back to the midnight open price here, finding some support in a bullish fair value gap. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see, guys. I did take a long here. Let's hope I don't get stopped out right away. Profit stops in the money here a little bit. Let's see if we can't let this run up, back up to the highs here. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, NQ. Be a lad. Be a lad. Be a lad. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Be a gentleman. No. Oh, we're out. We're out. Small win. Was trying to get in on the momentum there. That was purely a momentum trade. After we bounced and held that level, maybe we're gonna go still, but I was hoping to get in with the continued momentum on that type of trade. I'm literally going stop break even ASAP. You got to buy order 28,828. Okay. Drew a downtrend tan line from last Thursday to today. Wonder how much lower it will go. Yeah, so I've had this downtrend tan line also from a similar time. Was that Thursday? Yeah, mine was like pre-market of Friday, but yeah, Thursday, right? Started there, kind of a channel that we've been heading down. So eventually this is probably going to break, and when it does break, we might end up heading back to all-time highs. That's just my guess on this. So me and NQ about to have words. KP trades, yeah, right? Give one of these. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the price action is rough tonight, guys. Maybe it's a good idea to just take it. Yes, my code is 50% off on Lucid right now. Lucid has 50% off on all their accounts. Code MBT, Market Butcher Trades, Lucid Pro, Lucid Flex, but notably the direct account right now. So if you want to go straight to funded, guys, usually they don't give the discounts on the direct accounts. So if you wanted to get in on a 50K direct account, it is 265 or so for an entry, or for a 50K direct account. And it's 2 accounts per person that you can get. So max 2 accounts and this 50% discount. So definitely load up while you can if you guys need accounts. The only thing you need to keep in mind is you got to keep these accounts active. There's no timeline to have to pass it. It's a one-time fee. There's no activation fee, but you do have to keep it active, which means I think it's every 10 to 14 days. I can't remember exactly, but you have to take a trade in that timeline to keep it active. So can't afford that one yet. Need some payouts. Yeah, well, hey, then go with the Flex is the most inexpensive one, and they have awesome funded rules, right? So once you get to the funded rules, you just have to make 5 days of $150, and there's no consistency. So if you have a banger day, you make $2,000 in one day, you don't have to worry about like losing money or, getting that consistency score back to good. So that long was a good idea, guys. But, the timing was a little bit off. I was basically a little bit early on the stop loss there, all the way back up to the PLC. Like I was saying, with that high volume push up there rejected, they just wanted to freak people out on the longs, let it pull back here, and then we're back up to the PLC right away there. So you hit 630 and close for the day. Nice job, Keg. That is awesome, bro. Congratulations. Recovered 3 accounts from dyslexic price action. 1 account is on chopping block short to previous day low. All right. Good thing you recovered 3 anyways. Good. It always feels nice to recover it. As long as you didn't like YOLO it to recover it and you took good trades, it always feels good. Try not to feel too good about when you break your rules and get the money back. It's nice to get it back regardless, but yeah. That whip up just toasted one. Oh, sorry, bro. Yeah, this price action is pretty rough right now. We're kind of choppy consolidation area. And the point of control is a magnet. As you can see from the start here, we sold off found support all the way back to the point of control, broke up, back to the point of control, broke down, back to the point of control, up, back, down, up. So this has been the magnet right now. 28,938 has been the level. So keep an eye on that for tomorrow, guys. This 28,938 level, the point of control from today's price action. Yeah, this price action is pretty nasty right now. Not very, lots of chop anyways. These are the areas where you got to either be super aggressive with your stop loss, like I have been. I took 2 break evens on my last 2 trades, or wait for price to start expanding in one direction or the other before you start entering. Because currently, we're still stuck in the chop. What time do we got here? I'm probably going to end the stream here in a few minutes, guys. I still got to take Frank for a walk tonight. And he's probably sitting down there going like, come on, Dad, let's go for a walk. Hurry up. Take me outside. So do you think only working on 1 count is a bad thing compared to trading like 5? It depends, right? Like if you're consistently, passing evals and taking payouts, then scaling up is the next step, right? But, it's not a bad idea to risk sync. So splitting up your accounts, that's what I do. So although I risk sync over multiple prop firms, so like I'll trade I have 5 take profit trader evals together. I have 3 Lucid evals together. I have my funded accounts sort of together, and then I kind of risk sync. So I'll trade it. I'll split them up so that if I end up taking losing trades in one set of accounts, I can just kind of forget those ones for the day and move on to the next ones, right? Earlier, a guy said it's less pressure trading more. Yeah, so if you're copy trading, 5 accounts at once, you only need to make $50 to have a $250 winning day. So it just depends on how you handle it, right? And if you're constantly still trying to pass evals and you're constantly losing accounts, copy trading doesn't make sense, right? You're better to like risk sync, like I'm saying, even trading 1 or 2 accounts at a time rather than all 5, right? So if you're consistently passing, then it makes sense. But if you're not, then maybe it doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, exactly what I was saying, Force Fed. I love it when people in the chat have exactly the same comment. Yeah, if you're copy trading and your target is smaller, then you don't have to go. You can go with 1 micro and just, trade it consistently and slowly and, shoot for those targets. But if you're going heavy and you're, occasionally you're still blowing accounts, and you definitely, copy trading may not be the way to go. Did I miss any comments here? Oh, sorry, guys. Missed you guys over on the comment. DXY failing. What do you trade at night tonight? I'm trading MNQ. You did a trade on JPY USD and had a huge gap, jumping my stop loss, and the night was... Hey, Wealth RX, that's exactly why most people have moved away from Forex and are trading futures, because you don't really get your stop losses jump like that. When the spread is big and the price just goes right past your stop, it's because of that spread, right? And if you look at the futures, we only have like maybe 2 ticks of spread. So it's really not going to miss your trade for the most part. It's very rare that it's going to have a large enough spread to miss your stop. Popping up here again, guys. Are they finally going to go above the point of control? I wonder. Are they going to take that POC here? Let's see, guys. I feel like they're gonna take it here. I'm in a long. I got my stop into money already. Let's see, ripping up here, real nice, guys. Let's trail this guy up. We're up $50 now in these two copy traded accounts, locking in up at the 50. Let's see if we can't get a little more push. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Okay, locked it in. All right, $56 in the two Lucid Flex evals there. Beautiful little scalp there. Beautiful little scalp. That was a nice trade. We finally took the POC there. Push. I was hoping for a little more a little more continuation there, but I'm not going to complain over $52. Two micros, 25 from $25 profit on each micro there into accounts. So quick $100 winner on the two copy traded accounts. So how did I do tonight? I'm losing. I think I might be losing my voice, guys. I'm talking too much. You guys got me hyped. Yeah, we're starting to look bullish, guys. Maybe it's time that we're gonna head all the way up. You know, keep an eye out too. I think 29,250 is a pretty key level. We might end up heading all the way to that level tonight. Let's just keep that in mind. I'm not trying to say we are for sure going to go there, but you never know, right? So just added a little bit to the winning day. We're up $4,170-ish on the day with these couple wins there. $56 in the two Lucid Flex accounts and $46 in Lucid Pro. I don't think I took any trades in the other accounts. No, the other accounts are all flat. Other accounts are flat, yes. Momentum scalp here. Just keep an eye out on this level here. 29,000 could be a rejection area if you guys are holding along here. This is also Friday's VWAP here, this blue line, which could give a little bit of resistance. We also have this unmitigated 5-minute bearish fair value gap, which is a huge draw on liquidity. So now it's been mitigated somewhat. So maybe that's kind of the end of the push there. So just be careful here. Not financial advice. Push. All right, guys. So I'm ready to wrap it up here. Caught a little scalp there at the end. Not bad. Not bad. Happy with the session. Glad to hang out with you guys. It was a fun stream. Love all the comments, all the interactions. How many likes did we end up getting in the end of the day here? $79 likes on the stream. And we got some more subscribers, I think, also 1,241 subscribers. So we got about 9 subscribers since the last time I looked. So I think we made about 20 subscribers today. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Thank you for everyone who's new. And obviously, thank you to everybody who is usually here and my long-term subscribers. I appreciate you guys. It was a fun session, although the price action wasn't the best. We were able to scrape out a couple little wins. I think I took a loss, recovered the loss, and turned it into a winner. 3 break evens after that, and then that last little $50 winner in 2 accounts, $50 in each account. So hey, thank you, Savage Princess. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the Discord. Get one. Welcome. Dim in the Discord also. Welcome to all the new people in the Discord. Sharpie's putting his charts in the Discord like usual. Thank you, Sharpie, for always putting in the time. All right, guys, thanks so much. Let's do a little outro here. I'm gonna usually at the end of the streams, guys, I go through the top fans list. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Let's see, it's still loading here. One more second. What's going on? Gonna refresh this real quick. Come on, top fans. What's going on? I might have to leave this and go back to my channel here. It doesn't want to give it to me. It doesn't want to give me the top fans list, guys. Why does it keep doing that? The chat seems to be delayed for some reason here. Having issues. Okay, I'm going to do it the old school way. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. Savage Princess, Keg, Force Fed, Yo Jim Blob, Wayne, Trading Game, Dash and Dave, Keg, I already said that. Angia, KP Trades, Bryn Windward, Space Futures FX, Jerry Trades, Randall, Kyle, Space Futures, I think I said that, Chris, Noy, Drew's 69 Malibu, Tony L, Mandeep Trades, Rod in the house, FN Trades, Kids Rhymes. It's so much longer like this. I wish that thing would just load. It's easier. I gotta scroll through all the messages, and then you guys keep saying bye to me, and it scrolls. Gadgets, Clee, Michael Lindsay, James Trades, Sat, Paul, Jay, can't forget Jay, obviously. Lam Thao, Wealth RX, John Fuker, Raj Tiss, Tim Core, Terrell Smith, Lone Wolf, Mike T, Hi L, Mr. Goon, CD Zen. Oh, you know what? I can go to the duck race list too. Haha. Ranja, Pacha, Kyodongo, Facile Crypto, Global Summary, Donna H, Richard Dowdy, Yo Jim Blab, Keith Matthews, Savage Princess said that earlier. Noe, I think I said that. Puenta. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. It's been a fun one. Gonna go take the dog for a walk. It's late. I gotta get to bed. So thank you, and we'll play the AI song for the outro here. This is a roll call at the end of the stream song here. So let's crank it up.
Market Butcher roll call. Yeah. Another Sunday in the books. Base hit secured. Stops respected. Boner candles printed. This one's for the Butcher gang. Top chat legends in the building tonight. Market Butcher crew got the whole stream hype. Lucid giveaways and the candles all bright. Sunday night traders trying to change their life. MBT code if you ready to ride. Top one futures got the butchers outside. FVG flips and the VWAP tie. We surviving every session cause we trade it right. NGGBU holding number one. Four feds EL1 always loading the gun. Yo Jim Blab in the chat having fun. CDC and stacking XP by the ton. Gang Bond 99 spying out the charts. Tony L 2029 got sniper darts. Lone Wolf Blue 60 straight in after dark. Miss 911 got the whole chat spark. Hard man Peter keep it steady no tilt. Tim Core stack profits built on skill. One Adam 99 got diamond will. Rang that boy yelling let's go still. No revenge trade, no emotional crime. Just base hits stacking one trade at a time. If you blew the evil reload and grind. Cause the Butcher gang different from the rest online. Top chat legends in the building.
Woo!
Market Butcher crew got the whole stream hype. Lucid giveaways and the candles all bright. Sunday night traders trying to change their life. Brody active 34 in attack mode. And Brown 81-6 takes carrying heavy loads. XIKS move while the market explodes. Randall Paul trader riding bullets roads. Daily candle trades watching every week. Erkin never next calling every flip. Chris G6 never panic clicks. No Wi-Fi 5 got disciplined wrist. Skeletor 619 came out the crypt. Lilash Borko with the MVG scripts. Richard Dowdy 82 steady never slips. Fast so crypto got the crypto tip. Basics.
Have a good night, guys.
Trade like adults. Trade like adults. Boner Camfluence probably buying the dip. Drew 69 Malibu cruising too slick. Fonz 4471 got memes in the clip. Charles Jolly 569 don't quit. Randy trades futures chasing that flow. Trading gummy yelling shorty bro. Will 29 steady nice and slow. Adam Daz got another fun to go. Clean Taurus loving all stream long. Team S of 959 for singing this song. Rob Miller Hagen staying strong. Mango M80 where you belong. Just stay right. Blackout News Network. No life. Bernat's for guy. We see all of you. We see all of you. Market Butcher Sundays never gonna die. Cold chat family keep the dream alive. Lucid funded accounts got the people outside. Top one futures and the MBT tribe. Economic pulse watch the macros fly. Trade X investing got that ego live. Candle dealer cooking candles all night. Joanna so close the stream outright. And remember chat, gold is heavy, oil slippery, net gas explosive. And if you full port MNQ during Farm C, you might become the next boner candle victim. Good night, Butcher gang.